there's been campaigns now of basically boycotting countries like the UAE, saying don't go to Dubai or don't go to the UAE because of its complicity. But there's also campaigns asking people not to buy gold from the UAE
Yeah.
because of the reports that there's been gold smuggling from Sudan to the UAE.
This whole gold thing for me is part of a bigger corruption scheme that's been going on in Sudan for years because of the sanctions, because of the Al-Bashir government had to survive, so they did everything that they can do. They sold gold, they sold land, they sold there was land as big as Norway that's got sold for agriculture for the UAE actually. Um, I don't know the exact numbers, but there's a lot of those deals that happened, and gold is one of those things, right? So it didn't start today. It didn't start today. It should end today, but it didn't start today. So for me, whenever like I don't focus on one thing and say this is our problem.
Right,
The whole thing is our
right,
problem. The whole thing
right.
needs to be stopped, looked at, and but there's a lot of people that are part of these issues. There's a lot of countries that are part of these issues. There's a lot of again over people that are overlooking it, just like all these artifacts that left the museum under the world's eye and people who totally ignored it because someone somewhere is making money, right? The same thing goes with the gold. The same thing goes with the oil. The same thing. Like now the RSF took over the Hijli oil field, and now they give it back to the South Sudan for it to be overlooking it because I guess both the army and the RSF are using this oil. Maybe I don't know, but it's for me it's the whole thing. The whole system is wrong. We need to study who is doing what for us just to we're blaming the UAE, yes, because that's the end user, right? But there's a lot of ways that the gold is coming out and people who are selling things and from both sides. So we need to know who's selling who to what and how is it end there because the UAE is not our neighbor, right? So there's flying, there's boats. Why is all of these things allowed?